Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, it is my August plan with me, and as the title states, I've gone with a balloon theme. You may recognize this as I did it in one of the months for the giveaway bullet journal that I did a few videos ago, but the reason why I've gone for this theme again is because it's my birthday month and my partner's birthday month as well. So we are both Leos, so for anyone else who's also celebrating their birthday in August, I hope you have a great month and a great birthday. And yeah, hopefully if you haven't set up your August plan with me video yet, this will give you some inspiration as to what you can do for a theme, especially if you are celebrating a birthday in this month. You would have seen at the beginning the colours that I've chosen for this theme. So the reason why I've gone for them is because they are a couple of favourite colours of mine and my partner's. So I really wanted this theme to represent the both of us this month. So I've gone for some yellows and oranges for myself, and then like bluey, greeny kind of colours for my partner. My hand lettering and my title for this page is a little bit confused because I was confused. I wasn't quite sure what font I wanted to go for. So the original font was just the black outline, because I thought there's a lot of color going on with this page, so let's just do the black outline. But then I really wanted to do some hand lettering, and I just love the way August writes when you're doing calligraphy, so that's why I've decided to use those two colors as the background, and then gone on an outline with the August, which was my original font. But yeah, I hope you like it. It's a different way of doing something. I've not seen anyone do it before, so yeah, that's why I really like it. So the yellow balloon is of course representing me. I am turning 29 this year, and then the teal color is my partner's, and he's turning 30 this year. Unfortunately though, the teal color and the purple one that I use a bit later on kind of bled through into the next page. Not sure why. Don't know if I was just too heavy-handed with it. A lot of ink came out of the pen as well, so I don't think it is because of the paper, because I've used Scribble It Up before with my Crayola Super Tips and they've been fine. So I think it's more the pen and maybe me rather than the bullet journal itself. But you'll see as you continue watching the video how I managed to cover that up. If at this point you are not yet subscribed to the channel, I'd really appreciate if you did so, and if you are liking the video so far, I would also appreciate a thumbs up. I do of course bullet journal content, but I incorporate self-care. I do a variety of different themes each month, some simple, some not so simple, and I also tend to do different layouts, although I've told myself this time that I found the layout that works for me. I may change it, but of course you'll be the first people to see it if I do change the layout again. But yeah, it's just, it's a channel here to just showcase the different ways that you can incorporate self-care into your bullet journal. I don't do the traditional bullet journal method, but for me bullet journal works best because I didn't quite want a traditional diary or just a plain journal. So I just really like incorporating both a bullet journal style, where you do the different themes each month, things like that. I do less of the planning in my bullet journaling and more daily journaling, and then like I mentioned, incorporating self-care too. So if you are interested, stick around, and yeah, you can just find out all the different ways that you can use a bullet journal. for a bit more of like a cartoony effect, you can see that I've left some white bits on the balloon, so I just use my jelly roll just to go over that a little bit more, so that it's really clear to see. And then to finish off the cover spread, I just used, again, just the different colours that I have to draw some confetti, I think you want to call it, some squiggles in the background, just, you know, so it looks like a real party on the page. And then, if I haven't mentioned before, I'm turning 29 this year. My partner is turning 30. So that's why I've got those two numbers on the balloons there. So heading over now into the left-hand page, I didn't do a mini calendar like I usually do. Instead, something told me to choose a Bible verse for this month of August, especially as it is our birthday. So I really wanted to find a verse that would just help us on, you know, this next chapter, but also, you know, giving thanks to making it through to another year. So the Bible verse that I've gone for is from Jeremiah chapter 29 verse 11, and it goes, "For I know the plans I have for you, declares the Lord, plans to prosper you and not to harm you, plans to give you hope and a future." So hopefully over the month of August and maybe on my birthday, I'll really be able to sit down and reflect on this verse and think about what it really means to me. If you are interested to know how I would journal that, then let me know, and I can do either like a shorts video on it or a full video if you are interested. So because I thought I'd use a lot of black, and I really didn't want to take away from, like, you know, the colourfulness of this page, I don't know if even that's a word, for the outline of this box, I used an orange fine liner, and then used a black fine liner to write inside the box. So turning over the page now, we are starting to set up my weeklies. Because this is a new bullet journal, I don't yet have any spare paper, so I just decided to go through with doing my usual cutting out first, and then I come back to do my habits, and you'll see how I have created the headers just like I have in my last couple of videos with a patterned background paper, and then on top I've used the bullet journal paper to write out my habit trackers and all the other titles that I use for the page, but you'll see what I mean shortly. Because also I didn't want this video to be too long, and I have done this layout for the past, I don't know, 2 or 3 months. I did cut out quite a bit of me cutting out, so if you do want to know a little bit more about how I've created this layout, then do check out my other videos. I will link some of those above too. So here I'm just playing around with the way I wanted the paper to I've lost the words. The layout of the positioning, that's the word, the positioning of how I want the papers and the headers. So I'm just playing around with that, and then you'll see me go in with cutting the bullet journal paper, writing on top of that, and then sticking that all together, and then eventually sticking that onto the spread. And then you can also see here how I've covered up the main balloon that had bled through. There are some other bits as you look on the paper, but hopefully once I start filling up this page you won't see it. It's just strange because I had tested out these pens prior in, I don't know if you have used a Scribble and Dot bullet journal before, but at the back they've got like a pen test paper. I think most bullet journals come with a pen test paper. So I did try those before and nothing happened, and I was like, okay, great, I'll go with these colours then. So I don't know if I was just too heavy handed on the day or what, but I will try it again, maybe my next theme, and see what happens there. Right, sorry I rambled on a little bit there. So on to doing the mini calendars for my habit trackers. I tend to track 4 throughout the month. That seems to be the perfect number for me. One way that I decide what I am going to track for the month is just have a look back at my intentions that I set right at the beginning of the year, and I will use those as inspirations for when I am thinking about the habits that I want to do. But I do tend to keep the same habits each month because not every month I am able to complete all my habits. So I'm like, okay, because I really want like a full month of being able to say that yes, I've incorporated this habit into my daily lifestyle, I keep using the same ones each month, and just fingers crossed I'll get there one day. So again, because I didn't want this video to be too long, I have finished my habit trackers along the top, and I'm now setting up the last weekly spread of this layout. And what I've done is alternated the highlight colors. So I've gone with a yellow and an orange, so alternated that each week. And then, as you know, in the middle section I tend to use that for my daily devotionals, and then the other 2 sides I'll use for like my daily journaling. If you haven't watched my starting a new bullet journal video, I'll link that above also, or in the description box. But basically I've gone for this wider bullet journal because I just found that I wasn't able to really do my daily journaling as I wanted to. I really had to take out some parts, keep it really short some days because I was just running out of space. So that's why I've gone for a wider bullet journal, and hopefully I'll be able to just journal everything that I want in that day and not run out of space. So just to finish off this spread, you can see that I've used another colour here off the background paper, and because I wanted the effect of the balloon sitting on top of the background, I cut out around the balloon. I messed up a little bit. I was too scared to go a little bit deeper with the knife in case it cut through all the way through. So you'll see for the green balloon that there is some of the paper still there, unfortunately, but hey ho, it's already happened now, so just have to live with it basically. If you've gotten this far, I just want to say thank you so much for watching. I know I've rambled on quite a bit. It's been a while since I've recorded a voiceover for a plan with me, so I feel like I've just word vomited over everyone. So apologies. But just to finish off my August plan with me, I am using some washi tape just to add a little extra pizzazz to the spread. But I also find that washi tape positioning is quite difficult for me. So any tips on how to do that, just let me know. So here we are, the final flip through of my August plan with me. Thank you again for watching and getting this far, and I hope to see you in the next one.